It is often said that in order to be healthy, you need about 8 hours sleep. This is one of those bits of medical advice that's banded about. You want to be healthy, you need 8 hours sleep. And apparently, people reckon it's good for your mind and your body. You know, if you want to perform at your peak performance, then you need about 8 hours sleep, or so the theory goes. But it's very interesting because I've just read some articles that kind of debunk that myth. You don't need 8 hours sleep. And when researchers have looked at hunter-gatherer societies, you know, people who live a kind of primitive lifestyle, they don't have 8 hours sleep. And when they look at that, the Amish people is basically a separatist religious group who they live off the grid and they live a kind of minimalist lifestyle without electricity, and they don't have many possessions. And the researchers have found that they don't have 8 hours sleep either, you know. And it's interesting. There's this article that I was reading. It talks about if you go back to the Tudor times in the Tudor times in England in the early modern period, in like the 1500s, people would sleep in they would have like two sleeps. They'd have 4 hours of sleep. They would wake up for 3 hours and do something, and then they'd have another sleep. So you'd sleep for 4 hours, then you'd get up and you'd like make love, or you'd pray, or you'd go and see your neighbour, or you'd do a bit of housework, and then you'd be up, and then you'd go back to bed. So it's interesting. So yeah, this idea of having 8 hours, you need 8 hours solid sleep to be healthy. I think it's a myth. So if you're not getting 8 hours sleep, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.